This past month has been an incredibly emotional roller coaster for me. I think back just a month ago when I was getting engaged to the love of my life in Alaska, just to find out 2 days later that I was cut from the Phase 1 competition and didn't make top 20. Then I started realizing, wait, this 365 series is coming to a close. I gotta finish this out where I'm designing a logo every day for 365 days. And I just finished that last week. So there's a lot of emotions going on right now. And I've had to take the time to kind of slow down and reflect on who I am as a creative and a content creator. I think back to how I started back in my skateboarding days where I skated for 10 years and I was focused on learning different things with the camera. It was my first time behind a camera, first time editing. And I started viewing the world very differently, especially on a skateboard. You start looking at your environment through a completely different lens. And it allowed me to be a lot more creative in many different aspects of my life. And it was because of that piece of wood that I started getting involved with graphic design when I went to school, ended up going to college for it, got my degree, and even now is what I pursue my content in. Now, of course, I already mentioned that with the 365, and at the start of the 365 series, there was one account that showed me love probably before anyone else that wanted me to redesign their logo. And of course, that was NYXL, previously known as Anbox. They were the first people to show me love, show me support, and really see the vision that I was putting out there. So once I heard of this Young Creators Project, I knew that I absolutely had to go for it. Now think of where I want to go with my graphic design content, start growing something absolutely incredible, especially for the design community, going in more of this fun, creative content route with graphic design, and what this competition means. I had to find a way to just bring that all into one. I want to create something for that young version of me that started off wanting to be so creative and didn't necessarily know what direction he wanted to go and just wanted a way to express himself. And well, this competition is the perfect way to pay homage to that young John, that young Holmescope, that has some pretty big dreams. This one's for you. Now, I always had a dream back in those skateboarding days. Of course, back then I always wanted to be a professional skateboarder, but never really had the chance. I'm gonna create a pro model skateboard for me with NYXL's branding. All right guys, so here we are at my old stomping grounds right behind my parents' house. We have this whole basketball court, and this is where I actually learned how to start skating. That might just be a wrap.